the 36th instalment, you know what caught my eye here, is in this edition, I'll be focusing on the woke mob once again getting their own way, no more than usual from them. As Jeremy Clarkson has now been erased, basically, from ITV, as he will no longer present any shows for the network. He's been hung out to dry. This is absolutely disgraceful. And people need to put their foot down and say enough is enough. He's been thrown away like a piece of rubbish, like Super Ted. And if you're thinking, oh, it'll pass, you know, if Jeremy Clarkson get cancelled, anyone can. So it now sets a precedent. When you employ Jeremy Clarkson, and ITV bosses knew full well what he was like, you know what you're getting. His reputation goes before him. He's got loads of misdemeanors as long as my arm. So ITV were in a position to know what they were getting. Now, he wrote a column in The Sun, and I thought this was funny, by the way, when he said about Meghan Markle that he hated her on a salver level. I thought that line was pretty funny. The reason for that is because I never heard that line before. Okay? And he wasn't being literal when he said this. He used a Game of Thrones reference where he wanted, not literally again, so it's hard of hearing at the back, Meghan Markle to be paraded for the streets with people throwing excrement at her. And it was a female editor that allowed that to go to print. So it wasn't Jeremy Clarkson, saying he wanted it to print. It goes to the editor, and then he or she, there's only two genders by the way, not an opinion, it's a fact, have that woke mob, whether it goes to print or not, you know. And Clarkson, you know, his farm show's coming to an end, the Grand Tour's coming to an end, so the work's going to dry up because he made one harmless comment. It's ridiculous. And people say he's racist. Well, for saying what he just said about Meghan Markle, well, Meghan Markle is half caste. So it's not racist, is it? You know what I mean? So we need to put our foot down here. We as British citizens should be able to say whatever we like within reason. This country is becoming too PC and it's destroying it. It's becoming a nanny state. And do you know who started this off? Jamie fucking Oliver. Yeah, that guy. When he took turkey Twizzlers from schools, he took extra sugar from the Mars bar drink. You've got the weird vegans who want to stop you eating meat. They don't want you to have the luxuries. The World Economic Forum, where their slogan is, you'll own nothing but be happy. Right? And Jeremy Clarkson, he may be a Tory, and nobody wants to live in a Tory government. Nobody wants to live in a Labour government. Nobody wants to live in a Lib Dem government. Nobody lives in a UKIP government. Nobody wants to live in a Green Party government. You get the gist with that, you know. So I know Jeremy Clarkson can defend himself, but we need to come out of the woodwork and voice our opinion, then our spleen. And this woke mob, it's only 1%. If you don't like, in the old days, right? If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. It's not difficult to comprehend. It's not difficult to grasp. Engage your brain. But you can't, can you? Because you're absolute simpletons. They have no friends, right? They live in the shithole that they call home, right? They go, how can I be annoyed today? Oh yeah, someone makes a comment, I don't like him, I don't watch him, I don't know their checkered past, but I'll try and cancel them anyway. It's not a badge of honour. It makes you look stupid and immoral. And I hope you're happy that you've got what you wanted. And Jeremy Clarkson will now be out of pocket. Absolute disgrace. But if you're Meghan Markle's and you say something, you say you wanted Boris Johnson to die, you still get on TV. Joe Brand said, oh, why waste of milkshake on Nigel Farage and throw battery acid? You got that racist, Narinder Kaur, oh, me neither, you know that racist, who goes on a TV programme, morning, makes a racist comment, and she still gets gigs. What is going on? It is a disgrace. And if you're a far top red, you can make a xenophobic comment or pissed out your skull between Villarreal and Man United and the penalty kicks, and Rio Ferdinand goes, come on down, as in The Price is Right with Bruce Forsyth back in the day, which is actually American import, but you get the idea with that. Rio Ferdinand went down in my estimation when he did that, because he got racially abused by a Wolves fan between Wolves versus Man United. And you can also make anti-Semitic comments, and you could be invited on the overlap with Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. It's not what you know, it's who you know. But it's coming to you, far Torreds. Jamie Clarkson get cancelled, you can as well. But they get away with it because they've got friends in high places. You know? So Clarkson's going to go from Must Be a Millionaire. He's the only person that could replace Chris Tarrant because they have a similar, personality. You know? You've got, a DJ on Capital FM who made, made a tongue-in-cheek comment about, what happened in Turkey/Syria, because it must be on the border. And, he got dog's abuse, which, he deserved. And for me, what he said was worse, and Jeremy Clarkson's, what he said, was just a throwaway comment. Because he wasn't hurting anybody. It was a Game of Thrones reference. And I'm disgusted by ITV. The same ITV that still allowed Love Island to be commissioned despite two suicides. And people forget, back in the day, Love Island, they had a celebrity version. So it's not brand new. The presenter was Kelly Brook and the Man United fan Patrick Kilty. And those two hated each other with a passion. They didn't like working together. It was a front in front of the cameras. And I think Patrick Kilty said as much. So, yeah, you made the big mistake, ITV. You got to stop this. You have to stop. Because the woke mob want to get rid of Dalai. They want to get rid of blah 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 black sheep. They want to get rid of... they say, oh yes, Minister, which was Margaret Thatcher's favourite programme, by the way, is a far right. What does that even mean? It doesn't mean anything to me, because I have no idea what it symbolises. But you know what? At least we know what the Tory party is like. At least we know, yeah, Tory party does this, Tory party is known for this. We don't know what Labour's known for, do we? Because they don't have any fucking policies. But Labour lovies. I mean, they can say what they want. I mean, they can say a lot of things. And they get away with it. If you're a Labour lovey, you get away with things. If you're a Tory, you get a Tory in name only. Then, you get cancelled. You get destroyed. You get ripped apart. And so Clarkson is a Tory. So I'm furious by this. You made a big mistake, ITV. So if you're watching ITV bosses, reconsider and allow Clarkson to continue on as presenter, because it's unfair dismissal, that, because he wasn't working for your company at the time. He was working for the Sun newspaper. So it is up to them to take action if he broke any rules. So ITV are baying for the mob, and you, ITV, are a disgrace. You really are. So ship up, otherwise you're going to lose ratings. And besides which, they keep bringing back these old TV shows. Catchphrase, brought that back. Family Fortunes, brought that back. You know what I mean? They're bringing loads of things back. And then just to wax them again. It's ridiculous. And that's that.